Challenging times ahead as COVID-19 applies increasing pressure on the country's finances. Good morning, everyone. I'm Akush Lapinder, and this is the Morning Edition. Initial estimates put the fallout from COVID-19 at $1 billion in losses. At the time, that was the worst-case scenario. Things have since changed, with the complete shutdown of the tourism industry much more dire if the threat of COVID-19 persists. To put it bluntly, as Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Peter Turnquest did in the House of Assembly Monday morning, there are going to be very challenging days ahead for all. Still, in the face of it, the Minister is optimistic.
I have no doubt the Bahamian economy will bounce back. And when it does, we want no one to be left behind. We want no one to succumb to the most severe effects of COVID-19. Health-wise or financial-wise. We want everyone to be able to rise together. The policy measures we have put in place so far are supporting Bahamians in this spirit, and we will adjust and adapt our response as the situation demands.
Now, those measures include a tax credit and tax deferral employment retention program that provides businesses with payroll support. The idea is to retain up to 10,000 jobs.
Under this program, qualifying businesses can receive assistance under a tax credit and tax deferral to help cover payroll expenses. The program allows businesses to defer the payment of certain taxes and to benefit from a tax credit up to $300,000 in each instance. This accommodation is specifically to provide businesses with cash flow to preserve current employment levels. Businesses will have to commit to utilization of the tax credit solely for the purposes of covering payroll emoluments.
Now, the Deputy Prime Minister not alone in his thinking that tough times are ahead. Painfully aware of that reality, the opposition's deputy leader and Point finance man, Chester Cooper, says as the Bahamas faces what he says could be an economic calamity, he suggested the government identify borrowing facilities in the area of $1 to $2 billion to shore up the economy.
This can be a combination of direct borrowing through public-private partnerships for projects that will create much-needed jobs and stimulate the domestic economy. If the crisis is shorter or flatter than we now anticipate, any excess may be used to pay down existing higher interest debt, reducing future debt service pressure. $1 billion perhaps can be used for temporary employment programs. These can be used to enhance our physical and virtual infrastructure. This turning point must be for all of us to innovate and to reimagine a more progressive and competitive Bahamas.
At least $150 million of the borrowed funds, he added, should be used to build a state-of-the-art digital infrastructure.
We must set the example for business, many of whom have doggedly stuck to a brick-and-mortar business model and were caught flat-footed, unable to adjust as things suddenly transitioned. The government should take $250 million and invest immediately in real food security. BAMSI is a good model, but Andros is primed for growth in this area and others.